All right, everyone. Welcome to a special holiday edition of the Hot List. We have weekend anchor and reporter Jeff Hinkle here.
Hello.
Look at that Christmas outfit.
Festive there, Hinkle. I like it.
The best $15 at Goodwill that I've ever spent.
That is a good Goodwill find.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be allowed on like a regular show with this kind of blazer on, but you know,
it's
the Hot
Christmas.
List.
And good thing this isn't a regular show.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right, well, 'tis the season for festive feuds, unexpected heroes, and proof that nobody's above the law during the holidays. First up, Tatas for Toys. You heard me right. A group of Portland strippers have become the #1 donor for their local children's hospital for the 14th year in a row, raising over $60K. Now, some are wrestling with how the fundraiser's adult entertainment context meshes with a family holiday vibe. But I want to know your thoughts. Is untraditional giving just as meaningful?
Just keep Portland weird. That's all I have to say. It's Portland, Oregon. It's weird. That's kind of what it is.
No, I couldn't agree more, Jeff. I think, it's kind of in the same vein as like whenever you receive like an oddly specific Christmas gift. Like, yeah, it's cool to get a traditional gift, but when it comes from something unexpected, I think the memory almost makes it better, So I'm in full support of this.
Yeah, I'm in support of this. Anyone who's raising money for any good cause, as long as nobody's getting hurt, who cares?
Exactly.
So what? Who cares?
All right. It doesn't matter where the money comes from, right?
It just matters that the money's
where it
there.
goes.
The
money's
there.
Exactly. Well, folks out there may have seen the Santa tracker yesterday where I talked about him pulling over Georgia. Well, it seems like Santa may have bit off more than he can chew. In Fulton County, the sheriff's office pulled over a jolly driver and his wife, Mrs. Claus, while they were on their way to surprise children at their daughter's place of work. The department confirmed on Facebook that no coal was issued, just a friendly reminder that even sleighs need to slow down, which is, just hilarious because, you got to think how fast this guy is going, right?
He's got to be going magic speeds, right?
Magic speeds. I was checking the Santa tracker yesterday, and he actually made a stop at the International Space Station, which I didn't even know was a place. I guess you got to get gifts over there too, right?
Is this Fast and Furious 11, Santa Claus goes to space?
I feel hope so. Yeah, I really do.
They already went to space in Fast and the Furious.
Apparently. So, but Santa going to see kids. Is he going to see his elves to check in on last minute, Christmas preps, stuff like that?
I like that.
Maybe he just said kids to blend in.
Or maybe there was like a holiday emergency. Maybe there was like an elf got caught in a machine and he had to go pick up the elves.
Yeah, surely he's got like a contingency for that, right?
Yeah, well, I'm in fully support. I'm on Santa's side with this because, to be fair, he has to go at lightning speed.
It's true.
To get around the world on his sleigh. So he doesn't know what 70 miles an hour is or 35 in a school zone. That doesn't register to Santa. All right, let's get to one more. Christmas lights versus the HOA. Listen to this. A Maryland family decked their house with extra bright holiday lights only to be hit with a fine from their HOA. Family says it's all about joy. The HOA says rules matter.
Look, man, you ever seen Over the Hedge? You guys seen that?
Of course.
That movie taught me that the HOA will always be evil and the bad guys.
Bah humbug is all
bah
I have
humbug,
to say.
yeah. Really.
You know what? Look, if you're going to police fun during the holidays, who's going to want to live in that neighborhood?
Absolutely, yeah.
HOA, more like H-O-nay. Get out of that neighborhood.
There you go, wow.
All right, everyone, that is a Christmas edition of the Hot List. Thanks for joining us, Jeff.